let me show you how difficult it is sometimes to diagnose knocks and bumps. Right, in my quest to find the knocking on the underside, I have decided to check something, and that is the sway bar. Yep. Problem found. Let me show you how loose this sway bar or this anti-roll bar is. Shake it! That is the cause of my rattle. Bastardo. Now, you've seen from my previous little video clip how I discovered that my anti-roll bar was knocking. Now, I have the vehicle on jack stands now, and this is the same anti-roll bar, the sway bar over there. If I grab it now, it doesn't make any noise. And if you look at the bushes look fine. This is how I missed that those anti-roll bar bushes were completely worn out, because with the wheels off the ground, the suspension is fully sagged and there's enough tension on it for it not to knock. But when the wheels are on and the weight of the car is in the suspension, for some reason the inner bushes are just not doing their job, and that is why I had such a bad knock when I was driving, but couldn't really find it while I had the car on jack stands. So, nota bene, just a note for you in future. I have finally received the new bushes for the front anti-roll bar. That's the part number over there for Phoebe Bilstein, and these bushes will hopefully cure my loose anti-roll bar problem. So there are two bolts on the underside of the suspension. I've already sprayed penetrating fluid in there, so that's seeped in nicely. So I just need to release those two bolts, which release the clamp at the top, and then I can pull the old bush out and slide the new bush in. That should be it. The bolts are out of the bush and it's now free. And now I need to push the old bush out and get the new bush in. But I think what I'll do, just to make life easier, is undo the other side so I can tilt the bush up a bit. To get the new bushing on both sides now, the bushing does have a slit on the one side. So what I did was I put a little bit of silicone grease on the inside of that, and then I wedged it up against the steering rod on this side, put a pry bar into the center of the bushing to open up the jaws, as it were, and then squished the anti-roll bar into the bushing, and then it popped over. It sounds a little bit easier than it really is, because it's a bit fiddly. Now I need to get the clamp over the top of the new bush, which should be rather challenging. So I've put a little bit of silicone grease on the inside of that clamp, and then I need to push this over the top of the new rubber bush and then tighten it down. I want to show you how I'm pushing the bracket over the top of the new bush. So what I've done is I slipped it over the top of the bush, and then I used this pry bar to lever against the chassis rail and then slowly push it down. And obviously the silicone grease helps, and that is now in place, and I will pop over to the other side and do that. I've managed to get the bolts into the threads on the bracket. Now I just need to tighten them up. Right, let's see if it moves. Absolutely not. Woohoo! And there it is in place. Now just to do the other side. Bushes done. Only one thing left to do now, and that's check and see if replacing the anti-roll bar bushes has cured that final rattle. Yes! It's fixed! Woohoo! Yes! Alright, no more knocks, no more rattles. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. I'm glad I'm going to get this alignment done, because the steering wheel is all over the place. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up button, give us a follow, and let's see what else we can do to sort out this little Panda 4x4.